Hello Wastelanders, Wanderer here, and welcome to a mod workshop for Fallout 4 Frost. This time we're going to be going over the HUD framework version of the Frost Sanity HUD as featured in my latest video. I finally got it working, and so I wanted to show you guys what I've done. Now, you probably don't need the HUD framework version of this if you're not running any mods that run HUD framework, but I was, and I may in the future. So I went ahead and got the HUD framework version, and it seems to work just fine for me. So first off, you need HUD framework 1.0F. I've gotten that. Second, you need Def UI. I've gotten that. And with Def UI, you want to install it without the scrap option. And after Def UI, we're going to be adding in Flunder's mod, which let me find it here. Here we go. Frost Simplified Sorting. With this mod, there should be two files actually. One that is simplified sorting that goes before Frost, and then one that is Frost simplified sorting that goes after Frost. Pretty sure that's correct. And next, if you're using HUD Framework plus Def UI, you will need the Def UI compatibility patch, so make sure you get that. Look that up online there, or I'll have a link in the video down below. And then finally, and the last thing on the load order, the very last thing, make sure you put this as low as you possibly can, because it's the only way it'll work for me, is the Frost Sanity HUD indicator. And this is the HUD framework version. Now again, you don't have to use the HUD framework version, but I elected to go ahead and use it because that's what I was using HUD framework anyway for some other stuff. Now, ironically, the HUD indicator does not work with some of the other mods I had, like Gopher's PA HUD mod, so I had to get rid of that. The irony is that now I have the HUD framework version of the Frost Sanity HUD working, but I don't have any of my mods that relied upon HUD framework installed. Honestly, it's whatever. I'm not super upset about it. I can live without Gopher's PA HUD mod. That was kind of a nice to have thing, but it wasn't 100% necessary. The Sanity HUD is something that people have requested for a long time, something that I've wanted as well for a long time. It's going to load up Fallout 4 here real quick and make sure everything is working and show you guys what we should be looking at here. So we'll get this loaded up and we'll take a look, and hopefully everything is still working. I messed with the load order a little bit, but it was just some texture stuff. Oh, and by the way, if you're using the same ENB that I am, the plus button on your keyboard disables that secondary field of view blur. Okay, good, it's still working. I have my sanity meter, which it's not like in the best location for power armor, but it's not that obtrusive. I think it's okay. You know, it's right above your hit point gauge there. Now I'm using the default power armor HUD here, and my AC has just turned on. I tried turning it off for a bit, guys, to record without it, and it got so hot in here so quickly that I couldn't stand it. I was sweating within like 10 minutes. So we're just gonna have to deal with the loud noise of that going on. I'll probably try to edit it out during the silent parts of the video as much as I can, but yeah, it's a concession I have to make for the new room. It's a lot louder in here than it was in my previous room. Anyway, popping out of the power armor here. The sanity meter still works. It still looks great. There's no bar, which some people like the bar, but I think I'm okay with just a number. Just showing how much sanity I have, that's really, really helpful for me. So let me pop back in here. I had all kinds of issues with getting these things to work together. In some cases, if I had the sanity meter working, the icons would break. They wouldn't work properly. And other times, I'd get both of these to work, but I'd get the iHUD generic update spam in the top left corner of the screen that just never went away. It just kept going over and over and over again. Something was broken with the scripting or something of the that mod. And if I was using Gopher's PA mod, I had this giant thing in the center of the screen that said Power Armor HUD, no command. And I don't think I can get rid of that. There may be a way. I saw a comment on his comment section for his mod. And this is nothing against his mod, by the way. His mod is not intended to be run with all these other things. But there was a comment on his mod saying that if you went into a specific folder somewhere and disabled a certain texture that was very minimal, it would get rid of that and it would work okay. I don't know. But guys, it's working. Sanity HUD is finally working for me. Hope this video is helpful for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below, or better yet, come to my Discord and ask in the modding help section there, because you're going to have knowledgeable people like Flunder and Smokey Bear who are just so much better at this stuff than I am, and they'll be able to help you hopefully sort your problems. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the Wasteland.